All right, time for yard sales, estate sales, garage sales. Ready? Let's go get it. Boom. Am I the only one annoyed by the yard sale and garage sale buyers who feel that they can park any which way, sticking out into the street, pulling up right in front of the driveway, practically at a rolling stop, jumping out of their cars? It's a pet peeve of mine. I understand that people are going to 10, 20 sales in a morning and they need to hurry, hurry, hurry. But let's not park in the front of the driveways, park the wrong way, stick your half your car into the street. It doesn't matter if you're only going to be there for 2 or 3 minutes. Don't be a... Let's have some common sense. Let's not be dangerous and annoying. Come on, people. 4 books so far. Spent $350 on 4 books and was adding it up. They're all going to be selling for around $45. I'm saying total, not each. $45. Once they all sell, let's see. $45 would be at least probably over $30 in the low 30s. So $3.50 into about 10 times my money. That feels pretty good. That's the funny thing. You don't need to find 100 books to make it profitable. Clearly I want to find 100 books, but if you don't, you find 4 or 5, it's still good. I gotta say, when they charge $1 a book at a garage sale, I'm a little irritated because I feel like paperback should be 50 cents or less at a garage sale. It's a garage sale, you're trying to get rid of it. $1 is a bit much, or do you not think so? I was looking through the box of, or the bin of books that they had, and I was trying to be a little methodical. Tell me if this is weird, but I try to, as I'm taking the books out, I'm placing them onto the ground so they're out of the bin instead of just rummaging through it and throwing it to one side or pushing it to one side, which is completely ineffectual and just kind of silly or ridiculous. Because I'm looking in there and this other woman goes in there and just starts rummaging through it while I'm stacking books on the side as I'm going through, trying to, you look at a book, you put it on the side so you don't have to deal with it physically. It's a little tiny thing that makes life, a little easier, a little less hectic. And I stacked books on the corner of the bin, and she said, these are books that she had already tossed to the side. And she said, oh, are those yours? And I said, no. I said, but you already looked at them, that's why I put them here to have some order. And she's like, oh, thanks. Well, I don't understand people. Tell me if anything like that, those tiny little things get to you. It's not a big deal, but it's those little things that just irritate me. Oh well.
The books are for sale, yeah.
Boom. And this is why you go out to estate sales. I picked up 6 books. 4 hardcover, 2 paperbacks, $5. It was the second day of the estate sale and everything was half off, and then she even gave me a price break after the half off. They just wanted to get rid of everything. They were selling the hardcovers for $2 and the paperbacks for $1. There's 3 gems in here. This one, I Dream, $24. It's called $25. The other side, $35. The SSR handbook, $25. $85 between those 3 alone. $85. This other one here, right, about the singer, you might recognize that guy. There's 2 copies going for $8, and then after that drops up, it jumps up to 20. So I'm gonna sit on that one and try to get 20 for it. So that's $105, and then these 2 are going for a little bit less. So we're talking about maybe about $130 for all of it for $5. That's what I call a score, plus the other $45. So about $180 worth of books that I spent $8.50 on. 10 times or more of the money that I spent. Awesome, guys. I hope you're having a good Saturday and getting some good stuff. So I'm super excited about that estate sale run. I went to 4 sales this morning, 3 yard sales and 1 estate sale. And that last one there was just incredible. They hardly had anything for sale, really, and there was hardly any books. They had maybe 30 some odd books in the garage, and they didn't even have prices on them. Everyone was just passing them by. And I just, I noticed, I saw some cookbooks, but then took a closer look and saw those bigger ones and thought, well, when you see those coffee table books, it's hit or miss, but there can be some really valuable ones in there, depending upon the topic. So there you go, 3 of those were worth some good money. It amazes me the things that people pass by. I just think most people don't think that books are valuable, that you can actually make money off of books. And not only can you make money, but you can make incredible profit. And it's a lot of fun. That estate sale was in a gated community. It was really nice, up in the hills, beautiful views. It's the house that I went into was, it wasn't that, it was okay. It was a big house, but it wasn't, it wasn't like in a super impressive house, but nonetheless, the gated community seemed pretty nice. Nice facilities and well taken care of. So it's not a surprise that the estate sale yielded some quality books, profitable books. I feel like sometimes the estate sales and the garage sales and the yard sales can be hit or miss, and you're never sure if there's going to be some good books there. Even though they say that they have books, frequently there's just not that many, and they're not worth even looking at. One of the yard sales I went to today hardly had any books.
They gotta give me daughters.
Even though it said books in the listing, but it's more like, we have 12 books, would be more accurate, versus, books. Well, that's pretty vague. What kind of books, how many, that type of thing. But, I think most people just think, oh, well, I'm getting rid of these books, just put books, maybe somebody will. People are unlikely to buy these books. We'll just see if somebody will. If not, I'll just donate them, and they all end up at the thrift store anyway. It's a great place to find books sometimes for inexpensive, like at the estate sale. Otherwise, those would have ended up probably donated and possibly costing more money than what I paid for. It's kind of like the process of books being put out into the world is someone has them, in their house, and they decide, oh, well, I have a garage sale and a bunch of other stuff I'm gonna try to sell, see if the books sell. If they don't, well, then I'll just donate them to the Goodwill or thrift store, and then Goodwill possibly might sell them on Amazon. If not, they'll put them on their shelves for anywhere between $1 to $5, maybe even more. You can try to intercept the books at a cheaper price before they get to the thrift store. Of course, some thrift stores, it's going to be really inexpensive anyway. But frequently you can get them for less at garage sales, because people are just trying to get rid of them. They're going to donate them anyway. They don't really care how much money they get for those books. So it's a good idea to go to these estate sales and garage sales and yard sales. I think that's all of the thrifting for today. I hope that you're finding some good books out there and other stuff to sell on Amazon, and that it can be a profitable Saturday. As always, remember, keep booking.